This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 23, the straight lines. Exercise is 23.13. The first question is, there are certain parts. Find the angles between each of the following pairs of straight lines. So what we have to do in all the questions which are here, so we have to find out the slope, tan theta, m. So first slope and second slope, that is two lines, and then we have to find out the angle between them. So we know the formula that we have learned in the trigonometry, m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2, right? Tan theta minus theta 1 minus theta 2, then theta plus theta 1 plus theta 2, if you remember. Now if you use a modulus means it can be plus, it can be minus. So the angle we don't know, and we will go with, we don't know the line also. This line can be like this, it can be like this, it can be in any quadrant, it can intersect in another way, and we are mostly interested in the acute angle, that is the internal angle between them. So this is the internal angle we will be talking about, and whenever it is not there, I'm going to tell you. First question, I'm going to do it for you, and others, the important questions we are going to take care. So what is this m of slope of 3x plus y plus 12 equals 0? So we write it as y equals mx plus c. So y equals minus 3x minus 12. So this m is minus 3. If you take it as m1 is minus 3. Take the another equation, that is x plus 2y minus 1 equals 0. Y equals mx plus c form, so 2y equals minus x plus 1. So what will be y? Y will be just divided by 2. Minus x by 2 plus 1 by 2. So this is your m2. So this is m2. So m1 and m2 we got. These are the slopes of these two lines. Now I'll put this in this equation or in this formula. So m1 is minus 3. m2 is minus half. And 1 plus minus 3 into minus half. So do you get this? This goes plus. So this is minus 3 plus half. So you have half minus 3 actually. And this minus plus 1 plus 3 by 2. And if you solve this, this will be 1 minus half minus 3, that is 1 minus 6 by 2. And here we have 2 plus 3. So 5 by 2. So you get minus 5 by 2 and 5 by 2. Minus 5 by 2 and 5 by 2. So it gets cancelled, you get minus 1. And this minus 1, as I said, we are interested in the acute angle. So minus 1 means plus 1 we have to do. And now tan theta equals 1. See, mod x means it will be negative if x is less than 0. It will be positive if x is greater than 0. So we have this tan theta equals 1. So theta will be pi by 4. It will be 45 degree. So this is how we can do this. Acute angle between the lines is 45 degree. We are not talking about the obtuse angle. It will be tan theta minus 1. So that will be 135 degree. Now second part, same thing you are going to do. m1, m2 you have to find out. And put it in the formula. You will get theta as tan inverse 4 by 3. Tan theta will come as 4 by 3 here. And we don't know the value of 4 by 3. So we'll just write theta as tan inverse 4 by 3. Same thing here, m1, m2 you have to find out, minus 3 by 4, 4 by 3. But here if you see, m1, m2 is minus 1. And we know the scenario. If m1 equals m2 lines are parallel, if m1, m2 equal minus 1, that means the lines are perpendicular to each other. It's clear that minus 3 by 4 and 4 by 3, if you multiply them, you are going to get minus 1. So m1, m2, if it is minus 1, we have learned it already that these lines are perpendicular. So no tan theta you need to find because it's already given, it's already 90 degree. So this also you can do. This is m 1 by 4, this is m 6. Put it here, you will get 23 by 10. Theta will be tan inverse 23 by 10. This is the acute angle between these lines. And now the fifth one. And the only thing here is we just need to rearrange. There is the thing which we just saw in the previous question, that only you have to do. So this is y equals mx plus c form. First we have to write this so that we can get the m from here. So we have this, just divide both sides here also, divide both sides by m square minus mn. Let me just write it as y equals, I am dividing both sides by m square minus mn. So y equals mn plus n square by m square minus mn plus n cube by m square minus mn. Now here this x, this is the m, this is the slope, this is the tan theta of this line. So I am writing m1 as mn plus n square by m square minus mn. Now similarly here also, this one also m2. So we need to divide this. So this is mn minus n square by mn plus m square. Directly I am writing. So this is m2 is mn minus n square by mn plus m square. And this is m1 minus m2, tan theta we need to find out, by 1 plus m1 m2. So mn plus n square by m square minus mn and multiplied by mn n square by mn plus m square. So what do you get? So I'm going to tell you here only. So multiply these two. So this two will come and cross multiply, means taking LCM actually. I'm multiplying m square minus mn and mn minus n square. These two multiplication I did. And in the denominator you will get this m square minus mn and mn plus m square. Here also if you see this in the denominator, because this is 1 plus. So this m square minus mn and mn plus m square. So let us say that this is p by q, this is k by l. So 1 plus p by q into k by l. What are you going to get? ql plus pk by ql. And this ql is, I'm saying, this is m square plus m square minus mn. This is minus mn. And this mn plus n square, and here you get plus mn plus n square, mn minus n square. The first one is m square minus mn, okay? I hope you understand this. There is a plus minus correction. Denominator you have this m square minus mn and mn plus m square. These two gets cancelled. So you have mn plus n square into mn minus n square. Denominator also you saw this. So in the denominator you have m square minus mn and mn plus n square. Mn plus n square. And then we have this second part is mn plus n square into mn minus n square. So let's okay. Now this directly I am going to tell you right now, right? This stage we have already reached. So you need to understand what we are going to get. And these two are here, multiplication denominator has gone up. So this is now what we have already got. So mn in m square n square, and then n square mn is mn square, n square m square is n square m square. Now minus sign will change. M square is m cube n. mn is m square n square. Minus plus. N square and m square is minus goes plus. So plus n square n square. N square mn is mn cube. Okay, mn cube. So this is the numerator. Denominator also we are going to do this. M square, okay, m square and mn. Denominator you will be able to do it. M square mn is m cube n. M square is m4. Minus mn and mn is minus m square n square. Minus mn and m square is minus m square n. n cube n. Then mn is m square n square. Sign will not change. Same thing with change sign. Same thing with change sign. Now if you see in the numerator, m cube n and m cube n gets cancelled. Okay? And mn cube and mn cube also gets cancelled. This gets cancelled, and mn cube and mn cube also gets cancelled. And m square n square are 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So you can write 4m square n square. This is 4 times m square n square. So 4m square n square are there. In the denominator, m cube n cancel it. M square cancel. This also gets cancelled. And m cube n, all they have similar negative plus sign. So cancel everything. Only if you see m4 and n4 will remain. So 4m square n square by m4 minus n4. Okay. This is question number 2. Find the acute angle between the lines 2x minus y plus 3 equals 0, x plus y plus 2 equals 0. So m of this line is 2, m1, n2 is minus 1, m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1, m2, that is 3 is going to come. Tan inverse theta is tan inverse 3. Now third is, prove that the point, there are 4 points, are the coordinates of the vertices of a parallelogram and find the angle between its diagonal. So these 4 points are the vertices of a parallelogram, and angle between the diagonals also you have to find out. So let me show you the figure. So these are 4 points. These are 4 points. A, B, C, D, we have marked it. So we have to prove that it is parallelogram, and these are the diagonals. So there is an angle between them. So first thing is, so this is slope, these floor slopes are there. Now if you take the opposite side, and if you can show that the opposite side slopes are equal, opposite side slopes are equal, that is lines are parallel, opposite lines are parallels, and if they are parallel, that simply means that if they are parallel, that means these are parallel, this is a parallelogram. Slope, how are you going to find out? You know the points, so y2 minus y1 by y, x2 minus x1. So you have to do it for each line. So AB slope is AB slope. So you have 2 minus 1 and 0, 2 and 0, 2. So this is 3 by 2. Now coming to BC. So y2 minus 1, 3 minus 2 by 2 minus 0. So half it is. Now CD. 0 minus 3 by 4 minus 2. So 3 by 2. Now DA. This AD or DA. Minus 1 minus 0 and 2 minus 4. So this becomes minus 1 by minus 2, that is 1 by 2. So you have 4 lines and 4 slopes. So if you see, slopes are equal of pairs which are opposite to each other. BC and DA and AB and CD, they are having equal slopes. So this is a parallelogram, hence proved. Now coming to the angle. So we have to find out the slope, this, and then this angle. So we have to find out the slope of these 2 lines, and this also we can find out. We have a parallelogram. Now we have the endpoints of these 2 diagonals also. Okay, so this is 2 minus 1, say this is 0, 2, and you have 2, 3 and 4, 0. So 2 minus 1 and 2, 3, we know the slope. So this 3 minus 1 and 2 minus 2. So this is the slope. So this is going to be infinite. That means this line is perpendicular to the x-axis. Tan theta, tan 90 is 0. Tan 90 is infinity. What about this slope? This slope is 2 minus 0 by 0 minus 4. Or 0 minus 2 by 4 minus 0. This is slope. So the slope will be half. Okay. Now remember, the first slope has come as infinite, 90 degree. And the second slope, I am just writing it here. It has come minus 2 by 4, that is minus half. So minus half, and the slope of this one is 4 by 0. Now, since it's infinite, I'll tell you how the triangle will be formed and how we are going to find out the angle between them. So we have two diagonals. Now I'm not writing all these, I'm just making the diagonals. This is the one diagonal and this is the another diagonal. I'm just making the diagonals, okay? Now this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. We just saw m1 is infinite. So theta has to be 90 degree. Tan theta is infinity. So theta has to be 90 degree. So this is 90 degree. The next one is m2. What is the slope of this m2? This is half. So we have tan theta equals minus half. Theta is tan inverse minus half. So theta is always from the positive direction of x-axis. So this theta is, we are talking about tan inverse half minus half. Remember, positive direction of x-axis. So this is theta. Theta is tan inverse minus half. And this is a diagonal. This is diagonal 1, this is diagonal 2. So this is the angle between them. So we are actually interested in this angle. So there is a line here, there is a line here. This is the angle we are interested in. This is the angle we are talking about. Okay. So this whole angle is tan inverse minus half. What will be this angle? 180 minus pi. That is pi minus, this is a linear angle, 180 degrees. So pi minus tan inverse minus half. So what about this angle? We know this is 90 degree. So when you add these two, that is theta and pi minus tan inverse minus half, it will be 90 degree. So if theta 1, theta 2, I assume it to be theta 1, theta 2 is 90 degree. So in order to find out theta 1, you have to subtract the 90 minus theta 2. So this is 90 minus theta 2. So pi by 2 minus this pi by 2 minus pi minus tan inverse minus half. Okay. So now pi by 2 minus pi is what? Minus pi by 2. 90 minus 180 is minus 90. So pi by 2 minus pi and tan inverse minus half. This is minus half, minus pi by 2 as I said. And how about this tan inverse minus half? Minus comes out because tan inverse minus theta is minus tan inverse theta. So you can write it as minus tan inverse half. Okay. So this is the answer. This is your real answer. So it's minus pi by 2 minus tan inverse half. So just add a minus also here. This is question number 4. Find the angle between the line joining the points 2, 0, 0, 3 and the line x plus y equals 1. So it is straightforward. So we have slope and the other slope also. So let me just make it. There's a line. The endpoints are 2, 0 and 0, 3. And the slope is 3 minus 0 by 0 minus 2. 3 minus 0 by 0 minus 2. This is the slope. And this is minus 3 by 2. 3 by 2, that is minus 3 by 2. The slope is known. Now what is the other line? X plus y equals 1. So y equals minus x plus 1. So this m here is, m is minus 1. Slope is minus 1. So m2 is minus 1. m1 is minus 3 by 2. So we have m1, m2 and we can find out the theta. We have already known how to do this. m1, m2 put these two values and it will be 1 by 5. Theta will be tan inverse of 1 by 5. So this is the acute angle between them. Question number 5. So this we are going to take in the next discussion. Till then, thank you so much. Take care of yourself.